Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back into the video day, and today the Atlanta Falcons have re-signed Jake Matthews on a 2-year, $45 million deal. Jake Matthews, one of the longest tenured Atlanta Falcons, has been with the Falcons since he was drafted in the 2014 NFL Draft, has been selected to one Pro Bowl, and will be now entering his 12th season in the league, and his 12th season with the Atlanta Falcons. Has been playing at mostly left tackle his entire career. Has played a little bit of right tackle in the last couple seasons, but mainly left tackle the good majority of his career. But the last 2 seasons, really, he's only missed one game in his career. So played all 17 games this year. 2023, played all 17 games. 2022, played all 17 games. 2021, played all 17 games. Remember, when the NFL didn't have 17 games in a season going back to 2020. It started in 2021, played 16 games in 2020. 2019 played 16. 2018 was his Pro Bowl season, had 16 games. Keep going. 2017 played 16 games. 2015 played 16 games. His rookie year he played 15. Now, I know the Falcons were a really good team in those years. I mean, they went to the Super Bowl a couple years after that. Now I honestly, just off the top of my head, I don't know how the Falcons were in 2014. They had Matt Ryan, and I know they were good in years before they went to the Super Bowl. So I wouldn't be surprised if one of the games he missed in 2014. When he missed one game in 2014, potentially would be because the Falcons were resting their starters in the last game of the season, in the 2014 season. That's just my guess. If that did not happen, then you've got a guy that has played 11 seasons and has played 179 of the 180 games possible, at least in the regular season. Has played 179 of the 180 games that have been possible to be played in the regular season. And you want to go to the playoffs too. I mean, go to 2016. The Falcons played 3 games when they had the Super Bowl. They played. See if I can remember. I can remember off the top of my head. But that was my first playoffs I ever watched. They crushed Seattle in the divisional round. They crushed Green Bay in the championship game, and obviously everybody else remembers the Patriots Super Bowl. So we played all 3 games there. 2017, that was the last time the Falcons were in the playoffs. Played 2 games in their playoffs in 2017. I think that year they beat the Rams in the wild card and then beat the Eagles in the divisional round. And the Falcons had a chance to win the game in the end zone and threw it to Julio Jones or something, and he didn't catch it, and the Eagles won. Sorry, Falcons fans, if y'all are watching, I'm really not trying to, traumatize you guys again. I'm just trying to remind myself, remember on old things. But so yeah, if there's only been 5 playoff games because the Falcons have, again, not trying to traumatize y'all. Falcons haven't been in the playoffs since 2017. So he's played almost every. You want to include playoffs. Since he's been a Falcon, the Falcons have played, including playoffs, have played 185 games, and he's played in a total of 184 of those games. And one of those games that he missed might have been just because they were resting the starters. I have no clue how that Falcons team looked in 2014. I know they were probably in the playoffs, but I don't know if they were the 1 seed and were good enough in 2014 to rest their starters in week 1. I'm sorry, in weeks, which back then, now we'd say week 18, but then week 17. But it's still incredible that he's always been, available for this Falcons team. And the way I talk about it, I really hope I don't jinx that. And I know I probably will. So apologies ahead of time. But yeah, he's done great for this team at left tackle, and has been a great player. And he's at the point where he's still he's aging. He's 33 years old, just turned 33 years old, and this team is still willing to give him a 2-year, $45 million deal. So yeah, Let me know your thoughts on the signing for the Falcons in the comment section, and peace out.